We're talking with Publicola's DC correspondent, Chris Kissel. Some big news out of Representative Baird's office this week, right?
Yeah, Representative Brian Baird is actually in Gaza today, and he was there yesterday as well. He's touring the wreckage from the Israeli invasion a couple of weeks ago with Representative Keith Ellison from Minnesota, who's actually the only Muslim member of Congress. It's also the first time that there's been a delegation from the United States legislature since the year 2000.
And I know the Congress is on recess this week, so while Representative Baird is in Gaza, what's the rest of the delegation up to?
Well, they're actually sort of on the stimulus package charm offensive, you could say. Representative Jay Inslee, for example, has been talking about not only the 3070 transit road split that we talked about last week, but also $90 billion worth of additional investments for green energy technology, which is something that he's chalking up to his new group that he's formed in Congress, the Sustainable Energy and Environment Coalition. We've also had Senator Maria Cantwell, who's been very visible this week. She's in Eastern Washington right now, talking about the billions that she scored for smart grid technology in the final version of the bill. Also, she was at a summit in Bellevue this week between American and Chinese government and business leaders discussing an energy partnership, which is apparently something that she's been advocating for. And with her new position as chair of the Energy Committee in the Senate, that's something that she might be able to use that new power for.
So that's the Democrats. What are the Republicans up to?
Well, Representative Dave Reichert is also in town. He was on the radio on the Kirby Wilbur show yesterday talking about, sort of on the stimulus package defensive. He says he voted against the bill because he feels like he didn't really have enough time to read it. He feels that House Democratic leadership was very exclusive in terms of the writing process. He's been very critical toward the House Democratic leadership, not so critical towards President Obama.
I know that there are a lot of people who agree with him. Local Republicans put together a protest at Westlake Center this week.
Yeah, actually, there's some people in town who are pretty upset about the stimulus bill. When I was covering that on Monday, a couple of people were telling me that they are they feel like this big spending bill is a continuation of a lot of spending that got us into this mess, which is sort of an interesting claim given that the current crisis follows 8 years of Bush's small government policies. They're also much less reluctant to criticize President Obama for his role in the stimulus package deal.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks.